Hello and welcome to you. My name is John. Glad to have you aboard for this major event. We got a par 4 in front of us as we begin. And with that, let's crank this first drive out there and get on our way. And with that, your round has begun. Have a good one. Second shot here on the first. Setting up here with a extremely long putt. This putt's downhill and breaking to the left. Oh, this one's starting out okay. This really looks good.
Oh, yes, that'll go down. Nicely done.
And currently 1 under for the day. In this hole, we got a tailwind to deal with. And this shot's about 110 yards to the pin. Well, looks like you're a bit off on that approach. All right, let's get out of this sand.
Oh, that would have been sweet.
Okay, this one is for the par. Looks like a bit of a break in this one to the right. Oh. All right, let's get to the next. And that one will push you up to even par. Okay, I've got a good feeling about this. Par 3, third hole. Let's go. Gonna have to carry that bunker guarding the green. Great swing on that one. Second shot on the third. Ooh, I didn't love seeing that. This is potentially to save par. Nothing too crazy in this one, I don't think. Just a little bit to the left. That's what you wanted in there for par. And you're at even par. Wind's blowing out there, right to left. Oh, that was a fine swing. Fine swing. And hitting into an elevated green on this one. Oh boy, this one's heading for the sand. Okay, here's our third shot. Nice work out of that bunker. Okay, here's a 4-foot putt for us. And after that hole, you're currently 1 under. Now we saunter onto the tee of the par 4 fifth hole. Looks like this one's safe. And this one's about 125 yards out. This one's coming around, nice little draw. This one's for birdie. Oh! All right, give this a tap. Okay, time to head over to the next hole. And after that one, you sit at 1 under par. And the headwind is definitely a thing on this hole. That'll do nicely. This one's about 120 yards out. Okay, this is extreme putting. Hopefully you get this to go. Hopefully you get this close. I would accept just getting close on this one. Oh, that one zipped right by, didn't it? And here comes a 4-footer. And you are 1 under after that one. And teeing up now on the 7th. Well, let's regroup. Well, you might not have enough out of the rough here. Coming through with the chip. Okay, this putt's for your par. And that putt safely in its home. And 1 under after that one. Okay, tailwind blowing with us on this one. Good job. And this putt's around 7 feet. Ooh, that's too bad. And for the par. All right, let's move on to the next. Okay, 1 under par on your round.
And we can cap off the front 9 with a par 4.
Yes, that's a good swing. Okay, about 170 yards to the pin. And the green tends to slope away from us where we want to land it, so be careful of the approach. You're going to want to sink this one, to save your par. And you're currently sitting at 1 under for the day.
All right, 10th hole, and we have a par 4. Oh, you just smashed that.
And this is somewhere around 150 yards from the pin. That'll do for the approach. Here's a 14-foot putt. I think this one will go left to right. Ooh, just missed. And let's put this one in the cup for our par. And you're 1 under for the day. That wind's blowing right into our face on this one. Tee shot's looking fairway bound. Second shot here on the 11th. This one's a little to the right on approach. Setting up here now for our 3rd shot. And this putt from 4 feet. And currently 1 under for the day.
And we're on the 12th hole. We got a par 4.
Okay, we're about 205 to the pin from here. And unfortunately, that one will sneak its way into the second cut. Okay, you gotta get this to go if you want to save par. And after that one, you currently sit at 1 under par. And let's see what happens here on the 13th hole. Yeah, we'll take that. Yikes. Yeah, this one might have too much on it from the rough. Okay, 2 under if you can sink this. This one is going downhill and I think a little bit to the left. That is fine work. And this one's a par 3 here on the 14th. Nice, that's some solid contact. Safely on the green. This putt's about 14 feet out. Looks like this one's breaking to the right. Ooh, that was close. All right, you've got this left for par. Okay, checking in here. 2 under par for the day. Well, see if you can use the tailwind on this hole. Little less than pure on that swing. You might need a club or 2 extra from here. This is really deep. This one's out of the rough, but might not be making it to the green. This is what our 3rd shot's looking like. And here we go. This one for par. All right, that putt'll go. 2 under par for the day after that one. All right, let's see what we can do off the tee here. It's a long par 4. Well, that'll work for you. And here's our 2nd shot on the 16th. And here we have a very long putt to contend with. This one's just breaking hard to the left. Looking good so far? Oh man, just missing on the birdie putt. And a solid hole tapping in for par. And currently sitting at 2 under par. Okay, the hole is 17, the par is 3. Let's have a good tee shot. Come on, kick to the right. Here we go, 31 feet to go. And this one looks like it's going downhill and to the right. Oh my, flew right by the hole. This putt's about 4 feet. And after that hole, you're 2 under par. Okay, careful of the headwind out there. Well, something went amiss. This approach is into an elevated green. And now we will putt. Nicely played out of the sand. This one's about 15 feet. I think this one starts straightish and then goes a bit to the right. This putt's tracking. And finishing in style, dropping that final putt in there for birdie. And he managed to get out of this one at 3 under par. And that's going to do it for us here today. Thank you so much for playing, and we'll see you next time. Hello there, and a big fat welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. I got good vibes about the day. I think we got good things ahead. And today we start off with a par 4. Okay, let's send this little biscuit on its way, and we'll take it from there. Okay, you're in it now. Let's have a good round and keep our composure. Second shot here on the first. This one's heading left.
Ooh, that chip almost went.
And with this putt, you could save par. Good luck.
Breaking pretty hard to the left.
Oh, that par would have been nice. Bit of a sluggish start, starting our round above par, but we'll get back down there eventually. Careful out there, wind's going left to right on this hole. All right, hitting into an elevated green. Yeah, nice work. That's a good little approach shot. Here we go. This putt for birdie. And that's great. That drop shot on the last, just kind of a race now with this birdie here on this one. We have got a par 3 in front of us for the third hole. Let's knock it close. This ball's a long way from home. Let's see if he can help it get there. Starting this one out pretty good. Continuing to be good.
And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt.
That's going to bring it down to 1 under par. teeing this one up on the 4th. Yeah, we'll have that. We are about 195 yards out from here. Well, your approach is heading a little leftward. This one's your 3rd. This could take you to 5 under. This one looks like it has a bit of a break to the right. Well, the putt appears to be online. Teeing off now in a long par 4. Okay, there you go. Here's our second shot on this 5th hole. This approach is heading left. Yeah, that'll work. Nice approach from 23 feet. This one's breaking left to right. It's also downhill. Ooh, right by. All right, let's go. This one for the par. Okay, moving on. 5 under for the moment. And it's a par 4 here on the 6th. Unfortunately, that won't stick into the fairway. We're in the first cut. Ooh, nicely shaped shot coming up. Here we go. This putt for the bird. This one's just a short putt, but I think it's going to the right. Boom, and that's your 4th birdie of the day. Okay, score is currently clocking in at 6 under par. Okay, 7th hole, par 4. Smart shot. This putt is a 32-footer. This one's looking decent. Oh no, I hoped that would go another way. And after that, when you're at 6 under, That wind is picking up, blowing left to right on this one. And please, sir, may have a bounce to the right. Well done. That's another green in regulation. 5-foot putt here. And as that drops, that marks down your 5th birdie so far today. And the 9th is a par 4. Beauty of a swing there. And this is around the 190 mark. Okay, on the green safely. 8 under par is waiting for you if you sink this putt. Looks like this putt will track a bit to the right. Oh, what do we have here? And for the par. Okay, let's take a look at this next hole now. 10th hole coming up. Was a good one. Setting up about 220 yards away. Well, you can't hit all the greens. Four feet to go. And your score this round is currently 4 under par. And here we go. Par 4, 11th hole. Let's do it. Well done. And this one's about 85 yards to the pin. Going a bit left of the pin. Oh, yeah, that's gonna do just nicely. Here we go. Drop this one for birdie. I think this starts off pretty straight and then goes to the right. It's getting there. Nice putt on that one in there for the birdie. And you're 8 under par currently. Yeah, you might need a little more power. We got a headwind on this hole. That sounded good. All right, second shot on the 12th. What will happen here? I'll just be quiet and watch and see how you do. Looks like this putt goes downhill to the right. Just a little bit aggressive there. All right, setting up 6 feet from the cup. Okay, 5 under par after that one. And for the 13th hole, we have a par 5. And that was a drive. Wow, I can still hear the echo. I went right by. Here we go. This one for birdie. And that drops in for birdie number 7 today. All right, 9 under is your score. That wind is blowing right to left on this hole. Okay, we're on the green. Okay, 13 feet to the hole. Oh, come on. Here we go. Par putt coming up. All right, let's see how this next hole is playing. Okay, 9 under is current score. Okay, coming up is the par 4 15th hole. Good job. Okay, setting up here with an elevated green ahead. Come on, ball. Kick to the right. Nice stroke. We're on the green. 21 feet to the cup from here. I think this one's breaking just a touch to the left. Looks like he got a line on this. Liking how it's turning out.
Yes! Drops it on in there. What a putt.
And the wind is picked up. We got a tailwind to deal with. And just sheer terror coming off the club face there. Powerful drive. And this one's about 120 yards to the pin. There you go. That's what you want. Setting this one up about 8 feet out. Nice putt. I like the way this is shaping up. That's your second in a row of birdies. And after that one, you're sitting at 11 under. And this one is the 17th, and we got a par 3 here. Yeah, you definitely didn't hit the sweet spot with that one. And from the green side bunker, looking for an up and down here. And from that lie, that'll work just nicely. And here's your par putt. It's breaking to the left, I think. Oh, I guess we're just gonna have to roll with the bogey here. All right, tap this one on in. We'll head to the next. All right, let's head over to the next hole, see what we can do. And you are currently 10 under par. All right, hole number 18, ready to go. That was a tee shot, just spanked it. All right, this one's about 75 yards out. This one's drawing. Yep, that's going to do just nicely. 15 feet to go from here. Oh! This one's just a 3-foot putt. Okay, and the putt dropped. Let's head on over to the 19th hole. Okay, we're out of here. 10 under par for you at the end of the day. Nicely done. Well, on behalf of myself and the team here at HB Studios and 2K Sports, thanks for playing. I had fun. Hopefully you did too. Hello and welcome to the Major. My name's John. Nice little par 4 to start us out here today. Let's load up and fire this into the fairway and take it from there. There we go. Nice swing on that one. And second shot here on the first. Didn't sound like your purest of strokes. Okay, from the green side sand. Hopefully we get up and down from here.
Oh, right, but just missed the hole.
All right, let's go. This to save par. And you're at even par currently. All right, have a good tee shot. We're on the par 4 second hole. Well done. And setting up now with an elevated green to deal with. Pin high on that approach, nicely judged. This would be nice to get for birdie. Okay, let's see what the next hole has in store for us. 11 under par currently. Okay, it's a par 3, third hole in front of us. Have a good tee shot. Great swing. A little wayward on that approach. Okay, save par right now with this putt. Let's go. Ooh. Okay, this one's a 3-footer. Okay, let's see what the next hole has for us. And your score sits at 10 under par at the moment. Wind's picking up out there. We got a headwind on this hole. There we go. Good shot. We're about 205 yards out from here. Oh yeah, sink this one for John. And, well, I won't give you anything, but I'll probably say nice things if you do. And I think this one's breaking pretty hard right to left. Oh, this one's looking okay. Ooh, still looking good.
And the putt goes down. Fantastic work.
And after that hole, you'll bring your score down to 2 under. Let's see what we can do here on the 5th. Hitting into an elevated green here. We're going to need a little extra club, I think. This one might be in a bad place. This one's 7 feet away. And after that, you're 2 under. And we have a par 4 here on the 6th. I'm having that. Here's a look for birdie. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. There we go. And after that one, you've brought your score down to 3 under. And the 7th hole, we have a par 4. Well, I hope you can hold on to the fairway on this one. Okay, this one just made it into the first cut of rough. That was good stuff. Best of luck on this one. We've got a lot of real estate to cover here. So far, so good. It's still on track.
And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt.
And after that, you're bringing things down to 4 under par. Got a right to left breeze on this hole. Come on, come on, bounce to the right. This putt's around 29 feet away. I think we got a left to right break here. Ooh, careful there. You come in there like Seabiscuit. Okay, here's our par putt. Four under par is your score at the moment. And the front 9 of this one ends with a par 4. All right, this one's about 175 from the pin. That's safe. Here's a 20-foot putt. This putt's going down the slope, breaking right to left. Ooh, easy, Tiger. Just a little 3-footer left for this one. And that'll drop. And sitting at 14 under par after that hole. And this hole is a long par 4 hole. Nice shot. And second shot on the 10th coming up. That should do nicely. This one's about 15 feet. Then we got a downhill putt that goes to the right. Oh, come on. Come on, ball. Here we go. This next one for par. And right now you are at 4 under. But Let's see what we can do here on the 11th. I'm liking that tee shot. And from here, it's about 115 yards to the pin. Nice shot, another green in regulation. Sink this and you'll pull down a birdie. And that one drops for your fourth birdie of the day. I'm liking that. And after that hole, it looks like 15 under is where you sit. And teeing off now in a long par 4. And this one from the rough. Great work on the approach. You saw that one, didn't you? Now you've got a 7-foot putt. Oh, man. And you've got this left over for par. Okay, well putt. Now let's move on. 15 under par is your score. All right, here we go. Par 5 here on the 13th. Wow, you just pummeled that poor little ball. And this is our third shot.
Oh, just about dropped it.
Lining this one up at 21 feet. This one's got a pretty steep left to right break. Oh, almost in there. Okay, let's sneak this one in for par. Let's go. And after that one, you're 5 under par. All right, 14th hole. This one's a par 3. Nicely played. And this one's just about 6 feet. Great work. That's your 5th birdie today. And you are looking at a 6 under at the moment. And teeing up now on the 15th hole. This one's looking pretty good. And this one is around 180 yards to the pin. Nicely done, playing a little draw shot. Good shot out there, nicely played. And this putt for the birdie. Good work out there. That's birdie number 6 today. And after that hole, you stand at 17 under par. Okay, let's unload on this one. Par 4, 16th hole. I got a good feeling. Something was a little bit off on that one. And setting up now in the deep rough. Nice shot. That'll do. All right, we're lining this one up 19 feet away. I think this one's going left to right. Oh, look at this thing. Still looking good.
Oh, yes, that'll go down. Nicely done.
Currently 18 under par. Okay, par 3, 17th hole. Let's see what you do. Well, that approach kind of missed the mark a little bit.
Oh, the chip almost went.
Okay, you've got this to save par. Come on, let's get that to go. After that hole, 8 under par. And teeing it up now for the final hole.
Oh, just smashed that.
Okay, hitting into an elevated green here. Good job. We're on the green. Okay, this one's 20 feet. The downhill putt here goes to the right as well, I think. Oh, this has my attention. Ooh, it's still on track.
Yes! Drops it on in there. What a putt.
And with that, I will leave you to your own devices. Thank you for the round, and I'll see you next time. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, and I would like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Let's get into this. Today we stand in front of a par 4 to start out with. Let's start by piping this up the middle, and then we'll see what happens from there. Oh my goodness, this one's not gonna land, I don't think. Okay, second shot here on the first. I don't think we're on the fairway this time. Oh, just missed that chip. And wouldn't it be nice to save par on this one? Okay, even par at the moment. Wind is picking up out here. Okay, second shot here on the second. Come on, ball. Kick right. Nice. That was the club. All right, let's get a birdie and get out of here. What do you say? And after that one, you'll go down to 1 under par. Okay, let's knock this close. Third hole, par 3. You know what to do. Nice swing. Don't know what that was. Just a little off on that approach. Oh, man. Good chip. 6-foot putt. Currently sitting at 1 under par. Okay, wind's picking up a bit. We got a headwind on this one. All right, we got about somewhere around 250 yards to go here. All right, just barely into this first cut. You should be okay here.
Oh, almost in the bucket.
Looks like we could have a birdie on this hole. We managed to bring things down to 2 under after that one. And we've got a par 4 here on the 5th. Looking like about 185 yards out. And that'll do. Grab your putter. And about 14 feet to go. I think this one's going left to right. Oh my, that's too bad. All right, let's tap this in and move to the next. See if you can use the wind on this hole. It's left to right. Oh yeah, that's a sweet spot there. That's yeah, you launched it. Here's our second shot on this 6th hole. Looks like you'll be putting. Here's a putt for birdie. Just a short putt here, but we'll move to the right. And the 7th will be a par 4. So far, so good for this one. Okay, we are about 245 yards out from here. You must be feeling lucky. Taking driver off the turf. Heading left. And this is your 3rd shot. All right, a bit of work left to do here, but we're out of the sand. All right, come on now. This putt to save par. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. Oh, and the par slipped through our fingers there. No good. That's okay. Tapping in for bogey. That wind is going right to left out there. Well, I hope this one holds on to the fairway here. All right, second shot on the 8th. This one's from around 9 feet. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. And that'll drop on in there. Nicely played putt. And now the par 4 9th. This shot's around 155 yards out. I'm okay with that. About 17 feet to the cup. I think this one's going just a tiny little bit to the left. This one's tracking. And after that hole, you are now 3 under par. And now let's see what happens here on the 10th. Ooh, that drive had some mustard on it. We are in the deep stuff here. And this one out of the rough. I don't know if you're going to make this. Okay, setting up in the bunker here. Alrighty then, let's grab the putter. If you sink this, you could save par. And right now you are at 3 under par. And the 11th hole of this one is a par 4. We are about 140 yards out. Oh, your approach is heading left. Well, we missed the green, but that's all right. Life does go on. Well, that's a nice chip. Well done. Okay, here's a par putt. Okay, we're moving. We're moving to the next. Careful out there. We got a tailwind blowing. That isn't too good, is it? Okay, second shot here on the 12th. Well, that'll do for now. And this one from 22 feet. This one looks like it's going to the right and downhill a bit. Oh, that putt's just going to fly right by the hole, I guess. All right, par putt. And after that hole, you are at 3 under par. Let's see what we can do. Long par 5 ahead of us here.